Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson by giving all praises, glory, and honor, which is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of great Musa and rule well and taught me this truth. And Shalom to the elect of Yahweh Shai, the elect of Israel, starting with 144,000. And it's the brother Napash from the GMS UK branch and camp. And I just wanted to get into this lesson. And I've been checking out, different things to do with one of the major prophecies that we're waiting for to come fully to pass, which is Revelation 13 and 16 on down, the MOTB prophecy, which I'm going to explain to you what that is if you're new, okay, in a bit. But pretty much, I was checking out Starlink. Okay, now Starlink is I believe it's a subsidiary company owned by SpaceX, which if you know about SpaceX, you know that Elon Musk is involved, who is also the owner of Neuralink, okay? And what's Neuralink known for? It's known for brain chip interface implants, okay? Where they basically put an implant into a guy's brain so that he could connect and use things, digitally through that brain implant, okay? Now we know, according to the scriptures, right, when John, as the scholars call him, John the Revelator, okay, John the Apostle, when he saw the vision, okay, spoken of in Revelation 13, when he was seeing people get implanted with this device, okay, the mark of the beast, all right, it said that in their foreheads and in their hands, okay, so he was actually seeing people take it in their brain, okay. So that's what we're seeing, basically, slowly come to pass before our eyes, and now we're in that time where, it's very close. It's being pushed, but it's gonna eventually get to the point where it's made mandatory globally. All right, that's the hour of temptation. Now, I'm gonna play you just a little point in this video, and hopefully they don't take it down. Fair use. It's for educational purposes. I'm going to play a little bit of it, and then I'm going to go to the couple, articles, and then go straight to the scriptures. All right. So without further ado, let me play this.
Future where the digital divide is a thing of the past, where every corner of the earth is connected, and where the internet becomes truly global.
Right. So you heard that the internet becoming truly global. Now the internet obviously is global as it is, all right, and there's you got the internet spoken of in the scriptures, which I'm going to get for you. Now, what Starlink is known for is they flooded the firmament with with these satellites, loads of them, okay, and they're low orbit. So what they're saying is, the market piece that they're coming with is that you can be connected anywhere. You could be in the middle of the ocean. You can be in top of a mountain. You could be in a remote village, which these kind of areas are usually known for not getting reception. Okay, they're far away from these towers that are connected to these feed horns and so on and so forth. Okay, so what they're saying is that their marketing piece is that we can reach everywhere. All right, now, in order for you to have, the global population tried, okay, with that MOTB, this is part and parcel of it, okay? Right? So I'm gonna it says it also aims to provide global mobile broadband, satellite internet constellation operated by Starlink services. Right? Now what's interesting is I had a quick look at this, and where is it now? Here we go. Let's read this bit. Starlink has been extensively used in the Russo-Ukrainian war, a role for which it has been contracted by the United States Department of Defense. Starshield, a military version of Starlink, is designed for government use. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, let me go see also. No, that's the other page. I'm going to go straight quickly to Starshield. Starshield is a business unit of SpaceX for the creation of purpose-built low Earth orbit satellites designed to provide new disruptive military space capabilities to US and allied governments. Okay. It brings additional capabilities such as target tracking, optical and radio reconnaissance, and early missile warning. All right, that's that eye in the sky, man. All right, primary customers include the Space Development Agency, National Reconnaissance Office, and the United States Space Force. Okay, and we also know that companies like NASA and these guys, they're always trying to keep track of the chariots as well. Okay, the chariots of the Lord, which, by the way, is, when Yahushua returns, when our Lord returns, he's coming with the angels in them chariots, those so-called UFOs, to take this place out. All right. Let's see if I can get a quick precept on that, right? Let's go Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. It says, Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. So the prophet Zechariah, he looked up into the heavens and he saw a flying roll. So what's that talking about? It's talking about a chariot, okay? A chariot of Israel, chariot of the Lord, all right? Which is basically what the government and what people will call a so-called UFO or UAP today, right? And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. So why is it a curse to this place? Because it's going to be destroying this place. Okay? For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. Now, who's the thief? The thief is the Edomites, the wicked in the scriptures. All right? And there's plenty of scriptures on that. Job, the 30th chapter. Malachi, the 1st chapter. Okay? Going into who the wicked is. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So we're in the time now when we're in Esau's rulership, the Edomites. That's the biblical nationality, which would today be known as a so-called white man, okay? Headed by their international banking elite families, right? Like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, so on and so forth. These are the people that are financing this all behind the scenes, right? It says, And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. All right. So basically, man, these chariots, they've been seeing more and more sightings, getting ready to take this place out, and ultimately, Yahushua is going to come with that fathership. He's going to come with that gigantic chariot spoken of in 2 Ezra 13, when the prophet Ezra referenced it as like a mountain that he couldn't see without end. It was huge. Okay. And NASA, they've been cutting off fees. They've been videos that even brothers have brought up, and you got these truthers that go into it where they do what? They show you that there's chariots that have been recorded bigger than the earth. Okay. So, hey man, Esau's time's almost up. We're in the last few prophecies. Now, that all ties into what we're reading here, right? Now, the Starlink is part of something called the Internet of the Internet of Things. Now, I'm gonna read that. Right, the Internet of Things describes devices with sensors, processing ability, software, and other technologies that connect and exchange data with other devices and systems over the internet or other communication networks. Right? Now that covers what? That covers the RFID. It covers the NFC. Okay. And I remember Boris Johnson in one speech not too long ago, when he was in power, was talking about, I can't remember what speech it was, but I remember there was like a green background, and he was talking about, you go into your home and it will change the temperature and it'll do this and that. So everything's automated, and it's all based on, they're basically trying to sell it. That's the devil working miracle spoken of in Revelation. They're trying to sell it like this great upgrade that you're going to be able to get, right? Where they're going to put that implant into the people, and they're going to be connected. with all these devices around them, okay? And that's what that guy in that wheelchair, right, who got implanted by the brain chip, he was talking about how he's playing video games. All right, that's a time we're in, okay? And that's going to be part of, everyday society, okay? Now I'm going to jump down to see also Fourth Industrial Revolution. Now I want to click on that. Quickly read that. It says a neologism describing rapid technological advancement in the 21st century. The term was popularized in 2016 by Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum founder and executive chairman, who asserts that these developments represent a significant shift in industrial capitalism. So, let's read it. A part of this phase of industrial change is the joining of technologies like artificial intelligence, gene editing, to advance robotics that blur the lines between the physical, digital, and biological world. So, augmentation, man, merging man with machine, right? That's what this devil wants to accomplish. Now, we have the internet technology spoken of in the scriptures, all right? I just spoke to you about the satellites, and that's been around for a while now. The main thing for that is to push this word. Let's quickly read that. This is, let's get Job 39:9. It says, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? All right. Now, how does a unicorn serve us? It serves us by what? This work. Okay. That's in Psalms chapter 19. Right? It does the heavy lifting when we push out this word. Right now, I'm doing this video and I'm going to upload that to the internet. Okay. And people are going to be able to watch it around the world. Right? Psalms 19:1, it says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. What's the firmament talking about? The ozone layer. Okay, you got the satellites up there that connect to the dishes. You got the feed horn, all right? You got that one horn, that feed horn. When you look at a unicorn, that's what that's talking about. Okay? So it's talking about the internet. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Okay? You can access the internet 24/7, man. Okay, as long as you got an internet connection, you can 24/7. You can watch a video live. You can watch a video that was done yesterday. You can watch it at any time. Right? You can be in another country watching someone in another time zone live. It says there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. All right? You got brothers doing lessons in all kinds of videos. The word has been pushed out there in all different languages, and you've even got auto generators where it automatically translates it. Okay, I remember I was talking to one brother who's brother Carl Bayer. He mentioned that he was watching one of my videos that I did in Turkish a couple months back, and he said that he understood that I was doing a video on the MOTB because of the captions. It was auto translated. So that shows you, the technology, all right, and how this word is being pushed. It says their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world, in them that have set a tabernacle for the sun. So this word is everywhere, right? And that's a fulfillment of an end time prophecy spoken of in Matthew the 24th chapter, right? Let's read that quickly to show you that we're in the end times. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right? And how's that going to be done? Through the internet. You're not going to have the apostles and the teachers go around, okay, to every corner of the earth preaching this word. It's going to be done through the internet, man. So even if you got someone in some remote village in the Amazon, okay, they can get an internet connection. They can go somewhere and you see in documentaries on YouTube how they might go to a village that has like the internet connection or internet cafe or something, all right? Or they get their credits, all right? And they have access to some form of like a mobile device or something, and they access the internet, man. All right, I remember reading something about, I can't remember exactly where, but it was some remote tribe that were basically watching porn and it was affecting their lives, man. Okay? So, that's all throughout the scriptures. That and the main thing about the internet was it was to get this word out there, all right? to gather the elect and also to condemn the wicked. All right. Now, what this devil wants to do is he wants to connect us all, right? So he can be sitting there as a god, being able to see everything. That big eye in the sky, okay, controlling you with your C hip, okay, right? So what's going to happen to the majority of the people that are going to take that? They're going to be in complete subjection to these elites. All right, that's like declaring them as your God, okay? Whereas us of the household of faith, the scriptures warn us to not take that, all right? And even that our Lord, Yahushua, will keep us from the hour of temptation, all right? We're going to trust in Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, because basically it's going to come to a point without that implant in this man's society, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to basically get your groceries and partake in society, all right? So we're going to be completely off the grid. People talk about off-gridders. We're going to be completely off it, man. All right? Well, so we're going to have complete and utter faith in our Lord to look after us. And there's many scriptures on that where the Lord is going to sustain us, feed us, okay? And make sure we're protected, all right? As it is written, he has cared for his elect. This is Job chapter 20, verse 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, meaning when he's just about to fulfill his New World Order agenda, Yahweh Shai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right, and that's them talking about the nuclear destruction, okay, and the lasers from them ships, from them so-called UFOs, where the Lord is going to come to destroy America, the main place being America, okay, which is going to be utterly destroyed by thermonuclear fire and the lasers from the chariots. And you're also going to have Israel over there in the Middle East that's going to be hit too. All right. The difference between Israel and America, according to prophecy, is that even though Israel is going to be hit, that land is going to be replenished and we're going to be living in that land. Okay. That's going to be our homeland. All right. But America is not going to be dwelt in from generation onto generation. Okay. So it's going to be made that example of. All right. So pretty much, man, I'm going to get Revelation 13 to show you that precept that this is all tied into, right? This Internet of Things and everything, and I'll close out, right? So for those of you that are new that don't know what the MOTB is, that have hung in there, that's good. And now I'm going to break it down. This is Revelation 13, right, verse 16. Okay, and when you read up, it's talking about the beast. Okay. Which is talking about EU and NATO. It talks about this man's current power structure. All right. Now, when you look into NATO, NATO's is spearheaded by what? America. Okay. And these different nations are basically under the influence of America, which the influences of America is slowly waning, but they're still the dominant superpower upon the earth. Okay, this is the American Empire. All right, New Rome. All right, the whore that rides the beast according to the scriptures. Right, so this is verse 16. And he causeth all, who? The beast, the Esau, okay? Right, these wicked elites, through their system, are going to cause this to happen. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And we were talking about that earlier. You see that with Neuralink, okay? You see people in Sweden. But they're going to make it global. They're going to make it mandatory, right? They're going to be deceiving the people. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, because everything is going to be on that device, that implantable chip device, okay? Your finances, your ID, your health records, everything's going to be on there, okay? Your access, whether you can access this location and all that's going to... See, Esau's going to have it where he's going to have complete control. And as they were stated when the Aaron Russo interview with and I always forget, Alex Jones. Yeah, I always forget this guy's name. Alex Jones, right? They had that interview and they were going into what? Aaron Russo was talking about his friendship with Nick Rockefeller, which is one of the elites. All right, and he told him straight, our plan is to basically chip the people. Okay, and if you don't, basically, if they don't like you, they can just turn. They can turn it off. They can they can end your life, man. All right. I remember watching one thing, man, when one episode of Smallville, right? Which Smallville is like a show about Superman, and you had Lex Luthor, right? Lex Luthor, basically like representing the elites. He was basically saying to one reporter who was trying to blackmail him, right? He got him back, and what he said is that that guy no longer exists. He's removed him. He's removed him from the social, the social card, and he removed him from all the systems. Now, and he can put any system he wants. He can say he's anything. He can say he's a murderer, you know. So pretty much, complete control, man. All right, and that's going to be able to be done digitally through that implantable C-hip. All right, they're going to get rid of things like cash. So you're going to have to. So the majority of the people in the world are going to be. They're going to be. They're going to have faith in Esau and his system, the so-called white man, right? But we're going to have faith in our Lord, right? This is Revelation chapter 3 and 10. It says that because thou hast kept the word of my patience, all right, this truth, pushing this truth, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right, so it's ultimately going to be the Lord that's going to keep the elect at that time, all right, from being deceived, okay? And it says in the scriptures in Matthew 24 that the elect can't be deceived, okay? So, hey, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. We're in that time, and that's why we're doing constant videos, starting with our apostles, bishops, and elders on down on these videos, on the MOTB, because that's right around the corner. So with that, man, I'm going to say, shalom. Shalom to the elect.